watching Medfield TV, community shows.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Medfield Boys Varsity Hockey game. We're getting ready here to get a face-off here for the Tri-Valley title against Westwood High. Medfield against Westwood. The winner will take on the Tri-Valley title. Both teams are going to get into the playoffs. I am Paul Hirschfeld. Joining me in the booth is Lou Junter. And Lou, the boys are off to a good start. This is a big one for them.
Both teams coming in here right now. This is for the title. If we win, we get the Tri-Valley title, which it's not that easy to grab.
No, it's always been, it seems like Medway's having a little bit of an off year, but we're just underway here. And Medfield dumps it down into the Westwood zone. Sean McTavish first one on it, puts it right out front to O'Leary. Almost a quick score for the Warriors, which would have been huge. Number 10, Aiden Parker picks it up at center ice, flicks it the other way. Westwood coming in, picks it up, goes right by Parker. Gets no penalty there. That's good. Medfield clears it out. In goal today for Medfield is number 30, Cam Junter. Westwood has it down in their own end, hits it up to the blue line. Medfield does a line change. Westwood coming into the offensive zone, dumps it deep. Offsides on Westwood, should be face off right outside the zone.
See, Paul, last time was they played these guys, if you remember, 1-1 tie, real tight game. It felt like about a period and a half where both teams just kind of felt each other out, and then they started playing, and then they ended up with a 1-1 tie. Like we tied that game, I think, with about 4 minutes to go in that game. But
I think there will probably, everyone gets a little nervous. Everyone knows what's on the line here. And the first game, like you said, Westwood played well. It was a very tight game, and Medfield got a great goal at the end to tie it up and take the tie.
Yeah.
So they're very two evenly matched teams, but of course they both got to show up and play.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we can play physical. I thought we didn't play that physical against them last time, but we're going to stay out of the box.
Westwood dumps it back into the midfield zone. First on number 11, Nolan Franks. He picks that up. And Westwood has it in the corner. Number 12, Jack Lyons, picks it up. He comes out. Is that Ben Caravan, number 4? No, that's Michael Vachon.
Yep.
They dump it down in the other end. That's going to be icing on the Warriors. And we're going to come back down to the right of Cam Junter for another face-off.
I think, Paul, that might have went out of play. I don't know where that face-off's going to be.
Oh, so it might be outside. Okay. So the puck went out of the arena, so it's outside of the zone.
Jimmy Cosolito's playing.
Yeah, Jimmy had a bad knee, and they didn't think he'd see him until the playoffs, but he's out there. See how that feels. Hopefully they give him some limited minutes and build it up, and because you really need him for the playoffs.
Yep. He's a big part of that defensive crew.
So out here for Medfield is number 23, Philip Parker, 14, Ben Caravan, and number 19, Justin Fugelstadt. Go over to that one over to Caravan. Aaron pass. Westwood picks it up, dumps it back on Junter. Junter makes a nice save there.
Going to come out.
They're trying Parker takes a swipe at it and tries to clear it out, but Westwood keeps it in. Cosolito's going to pick it up, put it up to the boards. To Fugelstadt. He can't get it out. Now Parker finally gets it out to the neutral zone.
Careful that change.
Cosolito's got some open ice. He gets to the red line and dumps it in deep so they can all change up. Coming out from Medfield is McTavish, Palmer, and Stephen O'Leary, number 8. O'Leary's the first forechecker in the corner. McTavish picks it up, circles back into the zone. Palmer has to wait until he goes. No leg check there.
Look, a little borderline. Dangerous hit.
Yep. Westwood tries to hit it. They go on deep. Junter's going to come out and cover it up.
Yeah, I mean, you see those little set plays Westwood runs. They run them right up the middle. They're looking for that forward on the weak side to release. And, they tried to do that in the first game. They weren't no success with it, but this is a bigger sheet of ice in Franklin, so they got a lot of room out here.
Yep.
But that will work.
Oh, they both look a little tentative to start this game up. And see how it gets into the groove here. But Westwood is kind of all over Medfield at the moment. The puck is all over the Medfield. Finally gets it out of the zone and clears it to the other end. It's right on shot on goalie. So Westwood's going to tie it out. Medfield lucks out a little bit there. They had a lot of pressure on them, and then went to clear it for icing. But it was a shot on the goalie. So Medfield will take the face off to the right of the Westwood goalie. And it looks like Michael Vachon and And Mikey Tyre. And I don't see James Wilder out there. Is he, who's center in this line?
Oh, it's, Jesus, this is number 16. That's
Paraki.
Paraki. I wonder what's going on with that. That's a big.
Tyre picks it up and takes it down in the corner. Lyons keeps it in. Tyre goes around. It looks like Westwood's going to have it and come out here.
So
they clear it. They get it to the red line. They dump it in deep, and Jumper's going to tie it up. They'll take the face-off down in the midfield zone. So it looks like James Wilder is missing. Could be some disciplinary issues. Could be a missed practice. Could be an oversleep. I don't believe he's hurt, but we'll find out.
I'll take a look on the bench here, see if I can see him over there.
Medfield wins that. Caravan comes out. He loses control. Westwood's going to pick it up. Caravan also loses his stick. Jumper stops it behind the net and picked up over there by number 5, Jimmy Cosolito. Number 23, Philip Parker picks up the loose puck, puts it back to Cosolito. Cosolito up to Caravan. Caravan goes off the boards a little too, not far enough, I should say, for Palmer. He gets stuck, and Westwood keeps it in.
Come on, Ben, be tough.
Ben Caravan on the boards. He tries to go wide side. There you go. No one's over there. Justin Fugelstad had that and just totally lost it and gave it back to Westwood. He had some open ice to move it up the ice, too.
He did.
Westwood's going to flick it back into the midfield zone, and Cosolito's there to pick it up. Comes wide side over to McTavish. He tries to poke it by, does not get it. Westwood takes it back and puts it back in behind Junter on the midfield end. Aiden Parker trying to corral that. McTavish does, but it goes right to Westwood. And O'Leary looks like he does a good job of clearing that out. He's on a break now. He's got some room. McTavish should be able to shoot that. Tip by O'Leary. Nice save by Westwood.
Nice pass.
Great pass, great effort. Goes down again. It's partially blocked. Kept in by Medfield, and that puck is tied up. So now Medfield got a few opportunities. Westwood kind of carried the play here, Lou, for the first few minutes. We got 9:48 left. If you're just tuning us in, you are watching the Medfield boys varsity hockey against Westwood High. Getting late in the season, and this game basically is for the Tri-Valley League title for the Warriors and the Wolverines. I mean, another 3 weeks, the tournament will start. And both teams will be in the tournament. Michael Vachon battling behind the net. He goes down. Westwood comes around with it, hits the center ice.
That's what they do. They come right up the gut.
That was poked by Schofield, who did a good job there, but it got a very, just rolled in on Junter, and an easy tie-up for him. A lot of stopping the action, Lou. It hasn't been...
No, it hasn't been fluid at all.
It hasn't been fluid. There's a lot of stop and starts in here to get this thing rolling.
One thing I'm noticing, Westwood looks a little more comfortable on their home ice to me. It's a much bigger surface than that Franklin ice. They can space out. Bigger surface, getting used to the home crowd, and we're here towards the end of the year, and based even on the first game, both teams have improved. So sure,
Medfield trying to hold it. Parker goes a little too deep and should have dumped that in deep. Held it, and he knocks Caravan down. Westwood picks it up behind their own zone, trying to feed it out, and it goes into the middle. It does come out, but it gets kicked back in. Westwood, Medfield has to clear, going to do a line change, and here goes Westwood with some room to skate.
Yeah, move up on him, step up on him.
Everyone's back, though, and Westwood dumps it in deep. First one on it, Jack Lyons. He picks it up, he puts it over to Nolan Franks. Nolan Frank puts it up to Sam Palmer. He loses it, and Westwood keeps it in. He'll try it again, puts it up to Palmer. He flicks it out this time. It's a little foot race, but Westwood wins that. McTavish and O'Leary on the forecheck. McTavish is the first one in there.
Three guys get caught back. That a boy, Palmer.
Puck gets dumped to the neutral zone. Medfield's going to dump that back into the neutral zone. The goalie does not take it. Cosolito tries to squeeze it. Mikey Tyre picks that up, and that's picked up by number 10, Aiden Parker. He puts it up to 5, Cosolito. Cosolito tries to feed Tyre, and he fans on the shot twice. Wow. Jimmy's going to pick that back up. He's going to go far side with that, and it flicks out into the midfield bench.
Is that in the zone? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Wow.
Well, I think what it was is I think it bounced off of one of the midfield guys and came back on the ice.
Yeah, I think you're right.
there we go. Medfield takes that face-off with Aiden Paraki taking the face-off. He is centering today between Michael Vachon and Mikey Tyre.
Very good work down there, guys. Come out with it. Come out with it. Oh. Watch your arms, Mike.
Westwood's got an opportunity here. It's picked up quickly. Vachon picks it up to the side. He dumps it to the far side. Westwood dumps it back in, puts it back up, and Mikey Tyre dumps it in deep. And Medfield's going for a line change. Westwood's going to come up with a straggler hanging up there. Gets a shot on the right side, a little wide of Junta. He puts a glove on it. Lyons takes it here, and he puts it over to Schofield. Lyons got some room up the ice, but he went to feed Parker. Parker's already covered. Westwood's going to pick that up. Number 12, Jack Lyons, first Medfield guy on the puck. He's going to pick it up. He's going to put it up to
come on, Ben.
Ben Caravan. Caravan's got to move up the ice a little bit. He's too close.
Wow.
Too close to the defenseman.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
That could have.
Call that off.
I think Westwood had an opportunity to play that, and he didn't, and so the ref called off the ice.
Attaboy, Steven.
O'Leary angles that one off to the corner. Junta tries to go, doesn't get the whole thing on it. Westwood, no one playing the body there, and Westwood's starting to walk in. They got to play the body, trying to get him off the boards.
Flat-footed. We're not playing physical at all, Paul.
Nope. Westwood's got a shot from the point. It gets deflected into the corner. Westwood picks it up, goes low with it. Aiden Parker picks it up there, goes to the opposite side. It's going to be picked up by Cosolito. Cosolito's going to come and he puts it up to Palmer. Palmer gets lost and comes back in. Aiden Parker's going to pick it up again. He puts it up to Palmer again. Palmer puts it into the middle, and there goes Stephen O'Leary. He'll get a shot. It goes wide of the net. Medfield's going to hustle in there. Someone got pushed into the boards here, and looks like he's very, very slow to get up. So
I hope that's not 5 minutes.
Might have a little injury here.
Well, I mean, that's a hit from behind, and he almost had one earlier.
Well, it was a little hit to behind, and it was also, a little bit on the Westwood, not that it's anyone's fault, but it was...
he turned his back on
He turns in, and he just turned the wrong way, but I believe they're probably going to give him 5 for that.
Oh, that's not good.
And that will not be good. It's 5:45 left here in the first period, and it's 5 minutes. It's already on the board. That is on, who's that on, Paraki?
Paraki, yeah.
Yep, Aiden Paraki on that one for 5 minutes. Kind of a hit from behind, so that's going to take up the rest of this first period for the most part. 5:45 left in the first, and gives Westwood a huge advantage here to try to set something up and take the lead. So Westwood sets up their power play, goes back and forth, up to the point. The point shoots down, bunches in on Junta. He holds the ground and picks that up, and he's going to tie it up and have a face-off to the right.
That's one of the keys to tonight's game is to stay out of the box against this Westwood team.
Yeah, two very evenly matched teams. You can't be in the box for 5 minutes. Hopefully they survive this one. Westwood wins the face-off, puts it up top, Bright drags it to the middle, back down to the side, looking for something, threads the middle. O'Leary picks it up.
Gotta come out, buddy.
Yeah, gotta get rid of that quicker. You don't want to be trying to stick handle out of your own end when you're short-handed. Just get rid of it. Medfield picks it up here. They got some room and some space. Sean McTavish does a nice job of going deep on that one. Westwood will circle back up.
Don't get lost. Get back, Sammy.
Cosolito does a nice job of tapping it in deep. He doesn't need to chase it good. He reverts back. Westwood will refocus again. You got Caravan and Palmer out here on the forwards looking to press. Goes opposite side. Right back out. Nice job. Aiden Parker playing the goal, and that thing goes into the Westwood on a bounce into the Westwood bench. So we'll have another face-off here and another whistle.
Well,
Lou, they got, after this, what do they got, 3 more apiece, and then the tourney starts?
Well, they got Norwood, which is another tough matchup Saturday night.
Yeah, that was a tie the first time they played, I believe.
Yeah, decent team. Norwood's got a nice little squad there. They're tough.
It's nice to have them in the Tri-Valley. It's the first year, and they got some good pins. Taya gets a nice shot on net, uses the defensive screen really nice, and handcuffed the goalie a little bit, but he stopped it.
Nice play by Michael. He's having a great season, Mikey Taya.
Yeah. He's only a junior too, so he got a good season to look forward to next year.
Yeah.
It's a hustler. He works hard.
He works real hard. Nobody outworks him.
Westwood wins this battle. They're going to come out. Medfield's got 4. They shouldn't. Oh, Lions falls down. So hopefully that doesn't hurt. O'Leary does a nice job of protecting that puck and dumps it right back in. Great job by Steve. Is that Schofield?
Yeah, that was a great play.
Great play. Using a little muscle to take control and turns around and didn't even think about it. Put it right back out there.
He's a big, strong kid.
Well, Cosolito goes for the steal, and Westwood has it now. Coming in deep, looking to set up. They got all 5. Oh, that's a great job. Medfield will take that all day long. Old Barron another 20 seconds. The Westwood defender misses the pass back to the point, and it goes the length of the ice. Westwood will try again. Here they go.
Keep him in front of you, Steve.
They want to get into that offensive zone and set up. That's what they're trying to do. Medfield's done a really good job there. Cosolito's doing a good job too. So Medfield has it up point. They fan on the shot. Seen that a couple of times today, Lou. Both Medfield and Westwood. You can't miss those shots, you know. Oh, Westwood struggling here. Dumps it back in. They're all going to have to clear.
Look at time.
A lot of opportunity lost for Westwood.
Oh, boy, Jimmy. Don't get caught. 2 guys. Get back, get back, get back. Don't get caught.
Westwood's coming back out, trying to get it in, into the offensive zone, trying to dump it down deep. It's a nice job there. Comes right out in front of Junta. The puck is bouncing. It's cleared to the corner. Westwood takes it up top, back down.
Good work.
Medfield D is doing a great job of protection there. Westwood gets it, comes down low. Junta stops the first one, lost, didn't know where it was. Goes wide of the net. He's regrouped. Medfield's doing a good job down low. The defensemen that are playing. Blocked.
Get it out.
Flick that out, Ben. That's good.
That's it. Trickle down.
Schofield and Lyons just getting off the ice. Those guys did a good job down there for that power play. And now Jimmy Cosolito and Aiden Parker are out here for the this next set of D. Mikey Tyre on offense. And,
boy, Mike.
Does a tremendous job as always and keeps working at him. And I think Philip Parker. Tyre's got an opportunity, a shorthanded goal here. Goes right into the goal. Nice effort. That's going to be tied up by West. We're going to have a face-off in the corner.
I see the arm go up. Is there a penalty on someone? I think Westwood just got a penalty down low. Maybe it was on...
Looks it.
I think Philip Parks may draw that with his hustle back there. Nice job.
That's a big thing. We're all circled up here now. 1:58 left in the period, so Medfield will be... for 2 minutes, and then Westwood's 5-minute penalty is down to 1:13 left, and Medfield's really done a nice job of killing this 5-minute penalty.
Really nice job, Paul. Really nice job.
Here goes Westwood, so it's 4-on-4 out there. Someone goes right there, takes a nice shot, nice glove save by Cam Junta. Jimmy Cosolito waited a little too long on that one. He's got to turn his body quicker. He tried to do a hip check and missed. The kid went right by him.
Well, his timing might be off a little bit. He hasn't practiced in a week or so.
Oh, for sure.
So, I think he skated yesterday, but...
McTavish does a nice job, wins that face-off. It is a 4-on-4 here over the Lions. Lions up to O'Leary. O'Leary's going to have some room to skate, but he loses the pass, and it goes to Westwood. Westwood's going to dump it, but O'Leary stops it. Westwood's going to swing it here. Schofield tries to step up. Westwood goes the other way, get a little more head of steam. Puts it back up. The try goes over.
Step up.
Amazing what one guy does on Lou. One difference of one guy, how much the ice opens up. And you got a 4-on-4. That is deflected off of a Medfield defender, and that goes into the netting, so that face-off will stay in the Medfield zone.
I mean, just looking at Westwood, their spacing and their movement just seems a little sharper than Medfield right now, you know?
Yeah, I got to tell you, Medfield stepped up nicely on that penalty.
Oh, that's true.
And so far, so good. Hopefully they wake up a little bit here going into the second period and pick up their intensity, because I believe that, as we talked about, Medfield's got some big guys, but they're not playing very physical right now.
Not at all. Watch out, 2 guys there on the body. First guy on the body. First guy on the body.
Cosolito picks it up coming around the net.
Jimmy, that's a nice job.
Gets him a little clearance. He was going to put it up to Parker. It's a little too late. It goes into Parker's skate.
Jesus, nice job by
Parker puts it over to Taya. Taya bumps it back up. Philip Parker's got that. He puts it over to brother Aiden. Aiden gets it over the red line. He's going to dump it in deep. Oh, Westwood decides to tie that up with 35 seconds left. He had plenty of time to push that to the back of the net and keep the clock rolling.
Yeah, you think coach can't be happy with that.
Medfield successfully has killed off that 5-minute penalty by Aiden Paraki that he had. And the 36 seconds here, Medfield has a man advantage for 34 seconds to the end of the period. If you're just tuning in, this is the Medfield, the Warriors against the Wolverines for the Tri-Valley hockey title in the varsity hockey. Westwood breaks it back out of the zone. Here they're coming out and they're going to flick it down deep. That's no icing because of the penalty, but McTavish is going to pick it up. There's 14 seconds left in the period. McTavish puts it up. That's a little bit over to Caravan. Caravan's going to get it over to the offensive zone, over to Vachon. Vachon gets knocked down, and that gets cleared back out. And that's the end of the game. That's the end of the period. With Medfield will have a 2-second penalty to kill at the second. 0-0 after one. We'll see you shortly for the second. We're underway in the second period. The Medfield Warriors against the Westwood Wolverines with the Tri-Valley title for the league on the line here. And Medfield started the period on a quick 2-second power play that was left to carry over from the first, and now we're all back to full strength. Aiden Parker, number 10, picks it up, puts it into the neutral zone. Westwood picks it up, but they're offsides, so they come back. Parker's going to pick it up, put it back over to number 9, Johnny Schofield. Schofield kind of bounces towards the middle, and Parker's going to whizzle.
Watch out.
You got to be careful there. You got to keep your head up. Parker's going to get back on defense, too. Westwood's going to come in here. Nice shot on Junta. Junta does a nice job, does not let up the rebound, and covers it up.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined on defense tonight. A lot of stick handling in the neutral zone. You don't want to turn the puck over tonight in the neutral zone against these guys.
Yeah, these guys can't. Got to do your job. Stay in position and get the puck up to the forwards and don't create any odd man breaks. Face off to the right of Junta. Westwood kind of wins in Medfield, gets it though and slaps it back down to the other end. First man on it, Westwood, Michael Vachon attacking that. Vachon trying to battle. James Wilder, number 3, is out there now, back with his line. So that would tell me that there was some kind of issue or disciplinary issue for James Wilder as he sat out the first period.
Well, that's what Toby typically does. If somebody breaks a rule,
Yep.
They'll sit a period.
Break a rule, oversleep for practice, all those things. That's going to be a penalty on Westwood in front of the midfield net.
Oh, boy, nice. Very good.
Vachon is over there barking at the guy that tripped him up, but he got a penalty, so I advise him to hopefully keep his mouth shut and skate away.
Be disciplined. No penalties. Try not to get a penalty. You just got a 2-minute power play. Let's take advantage of it right here.
Okay, so the midfield power play, we're going to push James Wilder, number 3, to the point with John Schofield. And Sean McTavish is going to take the face off, and he is going to partner up with Stephen O'Leary and Michael Vachon. And Westwood bounces it back out. Puts it down. Junta picks it up behind the net, leaves it for Schofield. Schofield looks to set it up. Wilder comes around the net. He's got the offense. He's going to pick it up. Coming down through the neutral zone. He dumps it down in deep. Westwood's first one to pick it up. Tries to turn and dump it right back out. And they do a decent job at getting that back out. Junta comes back out and handles it again. A little deja vu.
Wow, I saw that before.
And McTavish picks it up around the net. Wilder's going to skate it again. Puts it up to O'Leary in the middle. Yes. O'Leary's coming up.
Set up.
The center. He puts it over to Vachon. Vachon's going to take it deep. Keeps whacking it around deep with O'Leary back to help him. O'Leary's going to bring it up the boards. He's going to switch positions with Schofield. O'Leary puts it across to Wilder. Wilder picks it up. He's going to bring it back up top, take his time, look for some help. He threads it over threaded it over to O'Leary. It was a nice pass, and O'Leary couldn't get the shot off, and kind of partial fan on that, but O'Leary's still battling and has the puck. puts it back up, puts it down over to Schofield. Schofield puts it into the middle. Stephen O'Leary, another opportunity there. Just got bumped off the puck a little bit and couldn't turn his body to get the shot off, and there's a scrum in the corner. And they come out with it.
Nice look.
Yeah, a little too high on that one. Sean McTavish snapped one from the point a little too high. The goalie just gloves that one and puts it down.
Trying to go top shelf.
Oh, you always tell these guys, especially when you're trying to do stuff like that. You want to
make it tough on them.
You want those goalies spreading their pads, creating rebounds. They can all catch the puck at this stage of the game. Ty is coming out. He's got some room. Breaks it, goes a little deep on that one. He comes back around. It's coming all the way around. And Philip Parker, 23, picks it up. He puts it back down to Tyre. Tyre puts it up to Aiden Parker. Back to Tyre. Tyre puts it over to Jimmy Cosolito. That puck is wide. Parker tips it wide. Sam Palmer's going to pick this one up. Philip Parker's going to take it back up the boards. 3 seconds left in the power play.
Watch behind you.
Palmer puts it right out in front, and there goes Westwood the other way. Going to be 2-on-2 for right now. Westwood guy almost slid right through there. The midfield defenders got to step up and play the body. These guys forget about the puck. Cam Junta does a nice job of coming out and cutting off the puck and ties it up. Not a lot of scoring chances here, Lou, for either side, quite frankly.
Well, first period Westwood had a couple chances, but overall, it's been pretty good.
Pretty uneventful offense. Number 11, Nolan Franks picks this up in the corner. He's going to put it back over to a little ping pong here, and then Westwood holds it in. That's tipped off of Junta's arm and goes wide. Nice scoring opportunity. Nolan Franks is going to pick that up. He puts it up to 14. Ben Caravan. Ben Caravan's got to get higher on the boards. He's too close to the defenseman when they come around the boards, and one guy can cover two, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like, and he has a habit of standing straight up. Yeah. He's not in a hockey position to kind of move.
And as soon as he sees that defender coming at him, he's got to start skating.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving up the boards, creating space and room, because all that's doing is crowding up the corner. We're changing the play here, and face-off. Westwood kind of wins that, dumps it down in deep there.
Come on with it.
That's stopped there. McTavish is coming high with it. O'Leary's following. O'Leary gets the play. Back to McTavish. He's in. He tried to lift it up high and couldn't get the shot off.
Great give and go. Great give and go by Steven and Matt and McTavish.
And I think Matt really wanted to, Sean McTavish really wanted to get that thing under the crossbar. Unfortunately, the aim was a little off. It was a good bid, but it hit the goalie in the mask and was able to cover it up.
Well, he has the skill to make that shot, no doubt.
He sure does. He's made a couple already.
Yeah, he has.
Goalies, the referee's calling these two guys back, saying they can't change, so Schofield and Cole Curl back on defense.
It's weird. What's the deal with that?
Well, I think the ref already blew the whistle, and they came out too late, so he sent them back off.
All right.
Mikey Tyre in on the forecheck there. Westwood trying to bust it out of their own zone. Here they come.
Body, John, body.
Medfield has plenty of people back. Schofield does a nice job there. Wilder does a nice job there.
Watch the weak side. Head up. Nice.
Medfield going for a line change here. Westwood picking it up beyond their own zone here. Starting to get a little more physical too.
Yeah. Speed's picked up.
Westwood dumps it on goal. That's going to be icing on Medfield. 5, Jimmy Cosolito, number 10, Aiden Parker out on defense, and it looks like Medfield has their third line out here with Parker, Caravan, and Fugelstadt.
Yep.
Taking a face-off. Parker's taking a face-off to the left of the midfield goalie, Cam Junter. Drop. Westwood kind of wins it, but a little battle for all. But Parker tips it up to Fugelstadt. Fugelstadt gets a tip back. Cosolito's going to be on that. He's coming around. Nice stop. Tries to kick it up.
Get up there.
Fugelstadt trying to reach it, get it out of the zone.
Watch out,
does a good job. There goes Westwood back. Body. That's it, Aiden.
Nice job.
Yeah, don't worry about the puck. Worry about the body. Good job.
He does a nice job with that ball.
Yep.
That's it. That's a look. Nice job.
Fugelstadt's coming over the line. He's going to try to get one. He gets knocked on his butt. Oh. And Westwood picks that up.
Easy. Play. Watch it.
Westwood's going to break out here. Could be a one-on-one, now a two-on-one. Palmer does a good job of back checking there. Number 23, number 19, Justin Fugelstadt. He gets it to the line. He dumps it in deep. Palmer's the first one on it. Sam Palmer battling in the corner, but Westwood does come out of it. Medfield D keeps it back in. Goes to the middle. Kicks back over to Medfield. Number 13, Sean McTavish picks it up. He gets a shot. O'Leary fans on it. There goes Westwood on a 2-on-1.
It's a bad pinch.
It was a bad pinch, is right. Sean McTavish does a great job of back checking to get back into that, though. Even up the score. No shot, no opportunity. Puck is loose. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. If you are just tuning in, it's Medfield Warriors against Westwood Wolverines. This is for the Tri-Valley title, and it is 0-0 with 7:40 left in the second period, or pretty much halfway through the game. We're going to have a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be on.
Is that offside? No, maybe it's offsides.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. He backed in with the puck. I mean, that was a clean hit.
Okay, yeah, it is offsides.
Good.
Number 3, James Wilder. 24, Mikey Tyre. Number 4, Michael Vachon out here for the Warriors right now.
I think this is Westwood's top line right here.
We got Schofield, and it looks like Harry O'Brien, number 20, taking a shift for the Warriors.
Harry, weak side, buddy. Head up.
Oh, we got a 3-on-1 here, folks.
Can't pinch on these guys.
Oh.
Harry, what a play by Harry.
Harry does a nice job. He lays out and gets a stick on it.
Oh, come on, get there.
Another shot right on goal from the side. Vachon's going to pick that up. He tries to dump it out. He cannot get it out. It goes back in. It's partially blocked by Medfield. Westwood has it. Now it's loose in the corner. There's a battle in the corner with Tyre. And Westwood's still doing a good job of holding it in.
Yeah, they are.
Schofield battling on the corner there.
Help him out there, James. Come on now.
James Wilder's going to get a dumb penalty. He hacked the kid's stick, and now he's talking to him. And
what? That is outrageous. That's an outrageous play by him. First, a lack of effort in the corner to help out the defenseman, then he takes a penalty.
That's a really dumb penalty.
Wow. And this team needs this kid to play. He needs to play smart, and he needs to play tough.
He's a good skater. He's got to understand the circumstances. It's a 0-0 game, and one goal could win this thing.
He plays big minutes on the PK, power play, everything. So.
Yep. Midfield's going to have to fight off of this one. 2 minutes. McTavish wins a face-off, gets it back down to Cosolito. Cosolito has it, puts it up to McTavish, so we get a little 2-on-2 break. He can take that down around and kill some time down the road. Oh, we're going to have a little hook on Westwood. It could end it.
Oh, that's great. That's a lucky call.
There goes the short-handed bid for Westwood with a hook.
James has got to cut it. He's going to get an unsportsmanship. He is really, man. So it looks like, I'm not going to say what I just saw there.
Well, James, I think, was clapping for the kid on the penalty.
That's just, that's Bush League.
That's youth hockey.
It's not even that. Bad youth hockey.
Bad youth hockey, right. So here we are in a 4-on-4 now. Everything's all evened up. Aiden Parker, number 10, he picks it up. Number 8, Stephen O'Leary's got it now. He's going to take it in. Westwood gets ridden off the puck there. McTavish and O'Leary together. O'Leary's going for a change. McTavish is working.
Body him.
He might split these two defenders if they don't step up. Jimmy Costello steps over and does a nice job at just knocking them off. So 6:01 here left in the second. It's the pressure is building, Lou. It's all for the Tri-Valley title. No goals yet.
Nope.
And we're playing 4-on-4 at the moment. Jack Lyons picks it up behind the net and tries to push it up. He's still battling, but Westwood's coming away with it. Ty does a nice job there, creating some space. He's going to take it around deep. Puts the brakes on, put it up to the point, puts it across. Schofield puts it over. Looking to take
That's the shot you're looking for, Paul.
Yeah, you're looking to get those things just a little bit quicker, though. Westwood does a nice job of tying it up. We had an opportunity, maybe for a second shot, but Philip Parker was way to the right of the net and not a good angle. But you never know. Sometimes you can hit the back of that goalie and bounce it in.
Well, that's what he's looking to do there. Yep. All right. He thinks like a scorer. These scorers have ways to score, and that I never had a chance to do. I don't know how to say that. Two left hands.
So Westwood picks it up and throws it out into the neutral zone. It's heading down into the Medfield end, right to the net of Junta. Back there is John Schofield. He picks it up. He puts it up to, looks like 14, Ben Caravan. Caravan's going to put it over to Palmer. Palmer's going to get a shot. Not a little bit of a weak shot, but so it's all tied up by Westwood. And, of course, the two defensemen jump on Palmer as he tries to.
They got a couple of big physical defensemen over there. They play heavy.
Well, he's going to the net hard, trying to get a rebound.
It's perfect.
It's okay. I mean, you know you're going to get hit, but it's the job you got to do.
Yep.
Okay, a little change for Medfield. So we got McTavish and O'Leary coming back out with Palmer and Costello at the point. And Palmer dumps it in. It's tipped.
Wow.
Nice leg save by the Westwood goalie. Westwood picks it up in the corner, goes D to D with it, looks to move it.
Nice job by Aiden.
Aiden Parker steps in front of the pass. Wilder comes out of the box there. It's all tied up. Medfield's got an advantage for 6 seconds here. See if they can get it to the point, get it over, and get a shot.
Watch that.
And they do not. It's all even right now.
Watch out. Watch your changes.
Watch that bouncing puck.
Yeah, sure.
Medfield does a nice job, kicks it back into the Westwood zone. Westwood, no one's there to help him pick it up. Here comes McTavish, or was it McTavish squeezing in there? Yeah. No, that's Lyons. Number 12. Jack Lyons gets it. He puts it back to Westwood. Westwood puts it up off the boards, up to the forwards, tries to get it into the Medfield zone. Comes back out to the Westwood goal D, and they're out of the zone, so they have to clear and recycle. Goes sideways. Here comes Tyler. He's got some skating room and some speed going. Shoots it, deflects off the Westwood goalie. Puts it back out front. Number 11, Nolan Franks, takes it deep. He gets knocked off of the puck. Westwood picks it up.
Watch out.
Another step up and a hit.
Watch out. Here comes their breakout.
For Sean, first one over there, trying to stop. Westwood has it, tries to put it into the middle. It bounces. Those bouncing pucks are tricky, buddy.
He didn't look.
Michael Vachon should have looked up. He had Philip Parker cutting across the ice, and he put it to the far side. No one's there. It's going to be icing. 3:14 left here in the second period. You're watching the Medfield Varsity Warriors against the Westwood Wolverines. 0-0, 3:14 left in the second period, and this is for the Tri-Valley title. The winner should take the Tri-Valley title. And in a week or two, they'll start the NCAA tourney.
Yep.
Both teams have already qualified for that, so that's good. And this is just for the league title.
Come on there, Fuchs.
Schofield puts it up to Caravan. He tries to bounce back. The puck is bouncing. Westwood puts a stop to it. Puts it up to the weak side. We got a rush here. Schofield, he's wide open. Oh, not even a shot. I think that Westwood guy kind of slid it back for his other guy. and thinking he was going to be there, and he wasn't even there, and it went sliding by Cam Junter without any leaving the ice. So Cam had the angle, and the pass looked like it was going back to the other guy for a pass, and it actually made it into the net.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That's a tough one. Yep.
Well, I mean, it starts off then the three guys chasing the puck and leaving. Westwood likes to get out in the break.
Yep.
And we had four guys behind the play. And you can't have a 3-on-1 or basically a 2-on-1. It ends up being almost a breakaway there.
Well, listen, this game's been very, very close. We've been talking since the beginning that it's, one goal could do it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it wasn't a very pretty goal, but it went in the net. It's tough. No one's real fault. I think the Westwood tried to, quite frankly, pass it over and just kind of slid the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's all right. Plenty of time left. So I'm sure things will start opening up now because then a little desperation kicks in. So Junta ties it up. A face-off to the right of him. 2:20 left in the second period. Medfield picks that up, and there goes Tyre again. He's got some speed, but that should be interference. That is, yeah. So Medfield's going to have the rest of this period to try to tie this thing up. Okay, 2:13 left. That's a 2-minute penalty. Medfield comes out with the pile play with Wilder and Schofield at the point. Gets up to Johnny Schofield, puts it back down. Over to McTavish. McTavish down to Wilder. Wilder back to McTavish. McTavish puts it over to the far side to Stephen O'Leary. Westwood goes and attacks that thing. Medfield should have 2 or 3 guys on that puck. They got to come out of that corner with that puck, and they do.
Nice.
Wilder comes up. Oh, no. Vachon comes up, shoots it over the net. It's picked back up by Wilder. Wilder throws it on net, and that's tied up.
I'd like to see another guy get to the front of the net. You had one guy there, Vachon, but
yeah,
you're going to get bodies crashing there on those shots.
Especially when it goes up to the point. As soon as it goes up to the point, all 3 of them should be out there.
Yeah,
Take the shot and look for rebounds. Staying too wide. McTavish is going to take it. He wins it. He puts it back up over to Wilder. Wilder puts it back at Schofield. Schofield should get rid of that. Shoot it, John. No. He decides to pass it. It goes to O'Leary at the bouncing pass. And Vachon's over to help him out, and Schofield pinches down, comes out of there with the puck, puts it off the side of the net. It's going to be held by Wilder at the corner. O'Leary's first forechecker. There's got to be another guy on there to help him out. It's 5-on-4 for a reason. O'Leary comes out of the corner with it. Puts it up to Wilder. Wilder's going to put it over to Schofield. Schofield's looking for some help. Wilder gets it on his backhand. Unfortunately, it's blocked. Wilder fans on the shot. No, that's too bad. Westwood's coming the other way. 2-on-2. He's trying to kill the penalty as best he can.
Hands high on that.
Parker has it there. He's going to pick it up. He's going to get. Whoa. He's very lucky he lifted his head up at the last second because they were going to hit him. Wilder does a good job there. He gets knocked off the puck. It's going to be Mikey Tyre picking that up. He's looking for help. Philip Parker trying to get a shot off. Can't.
Westwood very physical tonight.
Yeah. Westwood picks it up. Westwood's goalie has done everything he needs to do so far, but it's I don't really think he's been particularly challenged either. So
not too much. I mean, we've had our chances close. We haven't made the most of them.
Yep. Medfield loses that face-off. It goes down to Westwood. Westwood's going to tie it up in the corner. They're trying to kill the period and the penalty. 29 in the period and 12 in the penalty. Still battling back there. Picked up by Tyre in the back. He's trying to figure out, get it up top, get a shot. 15 seconds in the period. Oh, that gets tipped. It goes over the net. Penalty is up. It's all 5-on-5. Tyre throws it across in front.
Just went wide.
That's going to end the period right there in the corner with a log jam.
All right, cool.
So that ends the period number 2 with Westwood scoring late in the period, take a 1-0 lead into the final period. It should be an exciting one to end it. We'll see you back for the third. Okay, welcome back. Ready to get going here in the third and final period. Westwood High School against Medfield High School. This game is for the Tri-Valley title, and Westwood scored quickly at the end of the second period, and they have a 1-0 lead. As we get underway, Sam Palmer takes it in, he shoots it down deep, goes all the way around the board. Stephen O'Leary picks it up there, gets fanned on in, hit, and here comes Westwood out the other way. Taking it down deep. Aiden Parker picks it up. He puts it over to Sam Palmer. Sam Palmer holds it and tries to hit McTavish and misses. That's going to be icing. 14:26 left in the game. We'll have an icing call down to the right of Junta.
What do you think, Paul? What do we need to do here?
Well, we got to develop some offense, Lou. It's been a feeble offensive performance. They haven't had many scoring chances. They've had a couple of weak shots on goal, and I think they're just a little too slow on their power play. They got to move the puck a little quicker, and that's what they need, I think. But they got to pick something up, and I think they should get a little more physical and try to turn the tide here. They could create some offense for themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Mikey Tyre first on the forecheck. Westwood puts it up. It's picked off by James Wilder. He gets it, but he's converged on 2 or 3 of them there. And the puck goes, and the Westwood goalie makes a great glove save.
Wow, what a save.
That was a bouncing puck, and Mikey Tyre took a swipe at it and went towards the net, and he picked it out of midair. So
just hung up there for him.
Great job by the Westwood goalie, and almost a sneaky goal for the Warriors. Out for the Warriors comes their third line, it appears to be, with Philip Parker taking the face-off with Ben Caravan and 19, Justin Fugelstadt. Fugelstadt gets a loose one. The puck is loose. Gets blocked. Parker takes it. He shoots it wide. Westwood's behind their own net now. They got it. Fugelstadt is trying to do that. It comes around to Cosolito. He's trying to hold it in. He does. It gets loose, but it's picked up by Aiden Parker. He dumps it back down deep. Caravan has to get lower and then converge a little bit, and he's up too high, but he's the first one on the puck down this way as Cosolito tried to pinch.
Nice move, Aiden.
Aiden Parker puts the brakes on, puts it back to Cosolito, back to Parker. Parker puts it up to the wing over to Fugelstadt. Fugelstadt comes across to Caravan. Caravan doesn't slide pass, and it's Parker is too far ahead of him, so Cosolito's going to regroup. He's going to put it up to Palmer. Palmer's going to put it across to McTavish. McTavish makes a nice move. O'Leary follows that up. The puck is still bouncing. Westwood's going to pick up that loose puck and dump it into the neutral zone. Number 20, Harry O'Brien, takes the puck, and he's going to dump that in. Westwood trying to break it out of their own zone with Medfield pressuring. McTavish does a nice job there. Westwood picks up the loose puck coming the other way.
That stretch pass coming.
Now Tyre's on that. Palmer's on that one, and Westwood picks it up loose. He shoots it off the side. Short side goes wide of the net on Junta. Somebody falls down there.
Who is that?
That's Palmer. Sam Palmer falls down and pass, misses that, and it goes the length of the ice, and we're going to have icing.
That's a hot pass to his feet. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I think he tried to make a quick adjustment on his feet, and I think they got tangled up. So here comes the Wilder, Vachon, and Tyre line.
You need this line to be hopping.
Yeah.
Get up there.
Quick shot on net, and Junta's going to tie that up.
Man, they got the jams playing here, Paul. It's nice.
Oh, they got a great sound system here. It's a beautiful rink. It's only a couple years old, and it's a nice little setup. It's Westwood's home rink. It's Canton's home rink. Oh. Puck is loose out front. Westwood picks it back up, comes back up the wall. Trying to go. They get picked off by Wilder. Wilder's breaking this way. He's going to try to bite. Goes in deep. Comes all the way around the boards. Let's hope Franks can hold that in. He misses it, though.
These guys come hard at the
coming hard.
Get there, work.
Puts it back out front. That gets kicked to the side. Mikey Tyre, I think, trying to get that. Gets kicked out. Westwood's going to hold this in again. He got another shot. Oh, Cam jumped a slid across the net. And the puck took a funny bounce and bounced off of his inside leg and went into the net. I'm sure he'd like that one back.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
It's 11:22 left in the game, and Westwood takes a huge 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It looks like that puck, he'd like to have.
Yeah, it looked like it was bouncing a little bit, and I think what happened is Cam made the original stop, and it kind of got tied up in his pad, and as he slid across the net, I think it slid off the inside of his pad and went in the net.
Yeah. All right, well, still a lot of hockey left, yeah.
That goal means nothing if they don't score, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Medfield shooting a lot of wide passes, a lot of pucks wide. Cosolito does a nice job there. That puck goes up into the stands, and that will be a. First goal of the season for the Westwood guy.
Good timing for him.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Yeah, sure will.
McTavish takes that face off. Puck is loose. Westwood's coming up into the neutral zone. Just dumps it in deep. That's icing, though. He didn't get to the red line. It's going to come back all the way down into the Westwood end. So even the last time, Lou, Medfield had a few shots down there by the Westwood goalie, but they're not getting good, and the ones that they're getting are missing, going wide. So they got to kind of get their accuracy down and get these shots on net.
Well, I mean, to me, it looks like Westwood's just a little more physical in those compete situations. And they're just getting up into the guys, into their stick and wheelhouse.
Referee's doing another late change by Coach Carlo. He's calling McTavish back on the ice.
Wow, it's calling a tight game.
McTavish will come out and take the face off. Now they wave him out.
Wow.
Palmer's going to come in and take that. That shot is another 10 feet wide. Lion shoots it. It's blocked.
Watch middle.
That goes into the note.
Hit the bench.
So that was tipped by Westwood, went into the Medfield bench, and then came back out. They're going to do it right at center ice here. 10:38 left in the game. Medfield trailing by 2 against the Wolverines, rather.
We need the next one, Paul. We need that next one.
That next goal is huge, Lou. They got to break the ice here and get something in the net, and then give themselves an opportunity towards the end of this thing. But no real offense tonight so far.
No. I mean, really, it's been very quiet on the other side of the ice.
Yeah. Westwood flicks it up into the neutral zone. They're happy to play whack-a-puck up and down the ice. They got the 2-goal lead.
Nice.
Puts it out to McTavish. McTavish has got a little bit of a rush. He's leaning in. Good job by the Westwood defender to knock that one off his stick. Yeah, McTavish still has it, though, but no one's there to help.
I'm impressed by the Westwood defense. It looks like they got a good core of defensemen.
Yep. Westwood's breaking out here. It's only a one-man show, but he'll get a shot off, and Junta will grab that one. Line change by Westwood. Medfield sticking with who's on the ice with them now, which is Wilder, Tyre, and Vachon. Wilder wins that face-off. It goes back to Aiden Parker. He makes a no-look pass, and luckily enough that Cosolito's there to take it.
Wow.
Hard hit by Westwood, knocks off Vachon.
This is about, I haven't seen Medfield prides themselves with this team being physical, and they've been getting beat up, I think, by Westwood tonight.
Yeah, Westwood is
heavy.
Westwood's they have a good, strong team, and not that Medfield doesn't. It's just that they seem to have deeper skaters.
Yeah, they look like they have a few more seniors than we have too.
They do, yeah. So
that helps.
Certainly does. But Medfield will have a ton of people coming back next year, and there's always payback, Lou.
That's right. That's right.
There's always payback. We don't know how these games are going to end out or who's going to go further in the tournament. This one's important because it's for the Tri-Valley title, but after that, they're both in the tournament. They could end up facing each other again. And as the old saying goes, that's the one you want to win.
The tournament,
if they win in the tournament and proceed to knock Westwood out, then that would be, this game will all be forgotten. But we got plenty of time left to get back into this one, a little under 10 minutes right at the moment. Medfield tries to get it, break it out. Fugelstad misses the pass, goes back into the zone. Jack Lyons tries to break that out, and that goes over to Ben Caravan, and this is John Schofield will try now, and that gets picked up.
A lot of hockey left here. Let's go.
That goes up to Caravan. He does.
What is that?
That was a bad effort. Oh, one cross, cranking off the crossbar. Parker picks up the loose one. Fugelstad goes. Here goes Schofield. He's going to try to pick it up. That's going to be icing.
It's just getting manhandled and physically. And
Coach Collar didn't like that when he's yelling at Schofield to take 2 more steps and get to the red line and not create the icing.
Looks like Medfield's hanging their heads here. We got 8.5 minutes here. Let's go.
They got plenty of time.
Let's get back in this. Well, you want to play heavy. You want to play. It doesn't matter what the score is at this point. Just play with some pride. Right?
Play like you mean it.
Yeah.
You know?
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
they're going to win every game.
The good news is they're in the tournament. They got a lot of stuff. But, Westwood is not even hesitating right now with the passes coming around to the boards. They either sense that Medfield's weak on the breakout and the forwards are catching passes, but every time the defensemen are not even waiting. They are crashing down onto the forwards.
Yeah, they are.
Parker's going to take this face-off here. Oh, no, excuse me, that's McTavish. McTavish takes the face-off. Westwood wins that. It goes out to the point. That point was blocked out front or deflected out front wide of the net. And here goes Westwood on a 2-on-2 break. O'Leary.
Jesus.
Junta makes a nice glove save on that and ties it up.
Jimmy's having a hard time on that pivot right there. That knee's bugging him.
Yeah. Well, geez, they thought that, they told him
I didn't think he was playing tonight.
The first prognosis was he won't be back until the playoffs, so he'll be back at this time. And, the schedule doesn't get any easier here for Medfield. And as you know, you want to be playing your best hockey at the end of the year, but they are. They got Norwood on Saturday night, which is senior night, and that's going to be a tough game. They tied them the last time. And then they follow up on the tournament in both Boston Latin and Canton. Canton's undefeated, playing great hockey.
Oh, yeah. They look like, rumor has it these guys might play Super 8 this year.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Lou, I've never really seen a Division II team get invited to the Super 8, but, there's some rumor out there. If I was Canton...
I'm saying I don't want that, right?
If I was Canton and I had a group of seniors, I'd say, hey, we're undefeated in our division. We want to raise the trophy in the Boston Garden.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Paul.
But, some people like the challenge, and that's fine.
Well, you think about it. A couple of years ago, Franklin did that, right?
Sure. Franklin won.
They were D1. Well, they won the state title D1. But,
yeah.
But they played the Super 8 the year prior, and they got, I think they got beat up.
Well, the Super 8, for people that don't know, is all about, we got a Westwood breakaway here. Comes in and Junta makes a save. Super 8 is all about the conferences of the prep school for the most part. It's, Boston College, it's Springfield Cathedral. It's those teams that recruit from all over the state to have people come to their school. So.
In the draw.
All right, the Warriors trying to break out. It gets poked. Westwood has it. It goes right on a stick. Junta stops it, and then looked like Cosolito clears that out. They're getting pressured big. Caravan misses a breakout pass. Goes back in. Jack Lyons picks it up beside 2 Westwood guys on him. They're just tenacious tonight, forechecking on the Warriors.
They came out to play.
And they're beating them on every play, quite frankly.
Loose pucks, you name it.
Loose pucks, battles along the boards.
Oh, what's that?
That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
That's a break. All right.
Philip Parker went to get a stick, and someone hatcheted it out of his hand.
Man, that's a dumb play by Westwood. But let's take advantage of it. Come on now.
Now you need the Warriors to step up here. It's 6:07 left in the game. To have any chance, we really like to capitalize on this 2-minute penalty. Out for the Warriors comes Sean McTavish taking the face-off with Stephen O'Leary and John Schofield. Westwood wins the battle in the zone and clears it. Schofield picks it up. Very surprising. Westwood guy goes behind the net and hits him. Interesting. Wilder loses it in his skates. He puts it back to Schofield. Schofield over to McTavish. McTavish makes a nice job. Westwood does a good job of the poke check. That puck comes off of Wilder's skates and then bounces, takes a funny bounce, and now it's back. Wilder's breaking through into the neutral zone, going to take it deep. Dumps it in deep. Westwood guy does a nice job, just wants to tie it up back there. He's just trying to kill the clock. That's another
2 on the puck.
One-on-one, but that's the problem. Medfield doesn't, you got a short-handed, you've got a power play, you got to have 2 guys in the puck. That's what the advantage is for. Don't give them up. Wilder stops it, Vachon stops it, Tyre tries to get it, and it gets cleared out again by Westwood. Back down to Junta. Junta holds it out.
I mean, they're just, you notice them playing physical even behind the net on a PK.
Crazy.
No, that's the game plan.
That's a lot of confidence is what it is.
Yeah,
they're like, we're better than them, and we're going to show it to you.
Right.
Yeah. Aiden Parker puts it over to Cosolito, way too far ahead of him. Can't even get a shot off. Goes back behind the Westwood end. He's going to try a quick clear there. Dump it out. Palmer picks it up at the top. He almost takes it out of the zone. He takes a nice low shot, which is good, but no rebound there. 19 seconds left in the penalty. 4:26 left in the game, and the Warriors are trailing 2-0 to the Wolverines of Westwood. Medfield goes for a change. Sean McTavish, 13, will take this face-off. He's out there with Michael Vachon, number 4, and number 8, Stephen O'Leary, with Jack Lyons and John Schofield at the point. Puck gets cleared again. Lyons is going to be the first one on it. Junta tees it up for him. Lyons puts it down, turns around, looking for some help.
Wow. Tenacious forecheck.
Yep. There goes O'Leary through the zone. But he loses it, and it gets bounced right back out. Schofield fans on the shot. Westwood's going to take it, puts it over to some open ice over there. Lyons picks it up and brings it around the corner. Looking to pass up. He puts it up to McTavish. It gets dropped in McTavish's skates, but that's an offsides. Westwood has to let it come out. Puts a point D to D.
That's it.
Gets it deep into the midfield zone again. Jack Lyons picks it up behind the net. Puts it up to Vachon. It gets tipped. And McTavish is there for that, and he's going off the ice anyway, so he leaves the stick. Lyons is waiting for some help off the bench. He puts it up to Wilder. James Wilder puts it up, tries to get it up to
That's it. Nice defense.
It's a good job by Mikey Ty to get that puck. He's going to come down. Yeah! He takes a nice shot at the top of the circle and puts it home. Wow. Makes it a very interesting 2-1 game. 3:04 left in the period. Left in the game, I should say. And let's see what Medfield can do here.
Wow. It was a great hustle. The back check by Mikey Ty in the neutral zone set the whole... it was a great individual effort by the kid. He picked up that wing, and then he stole it, came in, and I'm sure that goalie would like that shot back, but hey, well, as we like to say.
We got one, too.
We take it. Yeah, I guess we gave them one, we'll give them one back.
But, yeah, I was just going to say the Westwood goalies played pretty well, and that one just kind of handcuffed him going to the short side and snuck under his arm. Hopefully it gives the Warriors a little bit of fresh air here. Westwood comes right back out the top here. Puck is all over the ice here. Medfield is scrambling. Cosolito again. Westwood is all over him. Good. And there we go the other way. There goes McTavish. He's got some space, but Westwood's got plenty of guys back. He's just going to throw it down there, get the face-off down there.
Tested the glove.
A little too early, I think, for Coach Collar to pull the goalie here. 2:35 left in the game, but you do have the face-off down in the Westwood end. But let's see how it goes for another minute or so. Sean takes one. He goes to the short side. It wasn't really even on net, but the goalie gloved it and tied it up.
Let's go, boys.
Sean should think about dropping that back to the point. All three of those big guys going down in front of that net and trying to get some rebounds again. Yep, there he goes again. Tried the same thing. Tried to get the shot off. This time it was blocked. Schofield rides that one off.
John.
Puts it back up. Here comes Westwood. Here goes Medfield, or excuse me, James Wilder trying to get that penetrate. Gets blocked by Westwood and tapped back out of the zone. 2:11 left in the game. Medfield trailing by a goal, trying to catch it here. Wilder snaps it in deep. First guy on, it's going to be Tyre. Doesn't get by him. He does a nice job. Medfield has it. Justin Fugelstad tries to put it out front. It's blocked again by Westwood. Fugelstad has it. He doesn't know where it is, though, and Aiden Pocket just does a survival job out there to try to keep it.
Let's go, hustle. It's a nice, let it go. I'm going to go. Oh, just not enough on it.
Yep. Medfield's going to need to change up here. Aiden Parker gets it to the red line and dumps it deep.
Think about pulling Cam here at some point.
Philip Parker's battling. Yeah, I don't know what he's waiting for at this point. There's 1:13 left in the game.
Oh, that's a good spot now.
Yeah, now's the time to pull the goalie.
Right.
They're going to change it up. They're going to put their first line out there, all their seniors, and let's see what happens. 1:09. We're all teed up here, Lou, for an exciting ending. 2-1.
Let's go, boys.
You didn't have any. Where's the sixth guy, coach? There's only 5 out there.
And one more.
Timeout.
Oh, it's a good spot to call time. Let's get the right guys out there you want.
Trying to draw up an exciting plan here to end it, Lou. Let's see if we can pull off a tie here.
That's one thing I noticed. There's not a lot of drawing going on over there. There's no whiteboard.
No, it's a lot of talk.
No talking.
Some kids are visual learners. Some are,
No. Maybe for a coach's present, maybe we'll get them one. I couldn't do it without one. Could you?
No, I think every time I've ever done coaching, it's always on a whiteboard. But, the funny thing is, here in Canton, behind the coaches, they have whiteboards attached to the wall. So they could use them if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah, it's right. It's right there in front of me.
But I'm not quite sure Coach Carlos ever carried a marker with him. So.
All right.
All right, here we go for a finale here. 1:09 left in the game. Exciting ending here. Medfield brings out all their top guys here. Sean McTavish is going to take the face-off. Stephen O'Leary, Michael Vachon, Michael Tyre, Schofield, and Wilder at the point.
They're cheating. Oh.
He gets it. Schofield picks it up. He's battling on the boards. Comes out. Oh, Vachon had something. He lost it. Tyre puts it back down.
Down low.
Vachon is battling down low, keeping it. He puts it up to Schofield. Schofield puts it back. Oh, Westwood. Schofield pinched. It's over. Westwood's going to... Oh, it hit the post. Hits the post on an open net and hits it again. Oh, my shit. Talk about luck on the Warriors side. Here we go. Got to get it in that offensive zone, guys. Got to get it in. There it is. Now just attack. Everyone's got to attack. Oh, and the length of the ice ends it for the Wolverines. Medfield never really got it set up. They had an opportunity. Have you ever seen that in your life?
Never.
The guy goes in on a breakaway, hits the post on an open net, gets his own rebound, and hits the post again. 24.8 seconds, and that open net's going to seal it for the Westwood Wolverines. That makes it Westwood 3, Medfield 1. So Medfield can start looking at the NCAA tourney here and see what they can do and maybe match up again against the Wolverines, who have had a pretty dominating game today.
They didn't steal this game, that's for sure.
No, they earned it. They were the better team today.
Good save, Cam.
They throw another shot in on Junter, and here comes Parker the other way, and that's the ball game, folks. Final score here in Canton, Westwood Wolverines 3, Medfield 1, and it appears that Westwood will take home the Tri-Valley title this year. Final score, Medfield 3, Westwood 1. Westwood 3, Medfield 1.
You're watching Medfield TV, community show.